This week on Barbell Shrugged, we interview Dmitry Klokov and drink fake American vodka. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Barbell Shrugged is brought to you by you. To learn more about how you can support the show, go to barbellshrugged.com and sign up for the newsletter.
Welcome to Barbell Shrugged. I'm Mike Blitzer here with Doug Larson, Chris Moore, and we are in Salt Lake City at USAW Nationals for the big weightlifting meet. You may have heard of it. We are also here with Dmitry Klokov.
Welcome.
OMG. And we have with us also Igor. He'll be translating when necessary. Make sure you guys run over to barbellshrug.com, sign up for the newsletter, and we'll send you only cool emails, which you will read with much pleasure. All right? So now we're going to kick this off. This is going to be our first interview with somebody who doesn't speak English super fluently, so bear with us.
But Dimitri's catching on very quickly. You said only 7 months so far.
No, maybe if I drink fake vodka with you, I speak English better.
So Dmitry got on to us because we picked what we thought would be the most authentic and most respectful vodka. And it's only passable, only okay vodka, I think. Maybe.
Okay, you
not,
feel
not
good
actually
now?
Russian.
I feel really excellent about it.
Super.
I'm just about intoxicated enough to have a good time. It works good enough for me.
What brand of vodka do you drink in Russia?
Come on, man, I'm a sportsman. Athlete.
He's an athlete.
He's a sportsman. He doesn't drink.
I'm a sportsman, too.
Are we supposed to believe?
You look like athlete.
Well, Demitri, I think I read in you did an interview with Mark Bell, his magazine. Was it Power?
Yes, Power.
Power.
American magazine.
I think you said quite common for the Russian athletes to drink to relax.
Is
that true?
I have now 73 seminars for the last 7 months, and all time I said, if you want to be a professional sportsman, athletes, you must sometimes drink. After
yes.
In Saturday, after training, after sauna, after massage, you must go in bar or discotheque and said, wow, come on.
You sound like you get along with Jackie Perez. Our friend Jackie likes to drink after she trains.
Not too much, but maybe little.
But everything has its place.
What's a little for a Russian? I have a feeling your little and my little are different.
Your question is your answer too. If you ask me about how much vodka, you know what the answer.
Dude, I feel like Russians are just like Yoda.
Very wise.
not same size with what Arnold Schwarzenegger demonstrated in his famous movie Pumping Iron. Remember?
Yeah.
He drink little one and said it's enough. For Russian people, of course, it's not enough.
At what age did you start weightlifting?
I started 1995, 10 December. This maybe 13. Today when I make video with this guy who doing 143 kilos new record, I ask in camera. I come to weightlifting only in 13. He doing clean and jerk.
It was CJ.
143.
Yeah,
so people in the audience, we just saw one of our young weightlifters, CJ Cummings. Mm-hmm. The man is, I'll call him a man.
It's fantastic for me. He's
14 years old. He clean and jerked. Was it 152?
Yeah.
53.
Or 53?
What do you mean?
I think he lifted 153 kilos.
Yeah.
Or 52.
Yeah.
Which is, for us in America, I'd say we were just now getting a real love and a true appreciation for this sport. And now you see it sort of blooming. Thanks to Nope, you're helping to help this happen. You're touring, you're bringing your expertise. It's helpful. Now we are having young, great athletes come up who are lifting well.
I
first time.
think now your situation thinks about this for CrossFit. Same situation with China. Now you have a lot of weightlifters, and maybe not now, but after 2-3 years, your weightlifting grow, and I think you come back in a high level as many years ago.
Do you think
when USSR team and the American team always fight in the platform, of course?
Do you think we will ever kick your ass in weightlifting? Will the day come when we can ever stand equally with Russia on the platform? I think it will. Maybe we can fight toe to toe.
We will see.
Wait, so what's it like to be a sportsman in Russia? Is weightlifting way more popular than it is in America?
In Russian, weightlifting same popular every time, and USSR maybe a little more, but in the Russian history, all time same. But now I hope this what why I traveling doing seminar. Of course, this is some business, but of course I'm hope what CrossFit make weightlifting more popular.
Yeah.
And you in the American and Australia, in Europe. American weightlifting really popular and popular every time. But in Russian we have only 23 official CrossFit box for this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, only 23.
In Moscow, in Moscow, we live only official. I don't remember, maybe 15 million people. Only 9 official boxes, CrossFit boxes.
Oh wow.
And maybe 9 weightlifting boxes.
Wow.
Okay.
9.
So I remember when I went through Europe, I went through Greece as an example, and I saw Pyrrhus Demas like on the side of buses and on billboards. He was a celebrity. Is that the way that weightlifting is in Russia at all? Are the weightlifters celebrities? Are they famous?
I will be famous, after TV show. Not because I'm sportsman. In Russian, we have a lot of world champions, a lot of Olympic champions. It's not enough for was be famous. Yes, and now I all time in the TV show Splash, Dancing with the Star, different.
Oh, you did Dancing with the Stars?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic! And
That's not beautiful, but I was in.
Sure. And I saw one. You were diving on one show, weren't you?
Yeah, you jumped into a pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of pain. Yes.
Well, yeah, you hit the water very hard.
There's a lot of pain for water.
Oh yeah. Did you crash?
I broken my shoulders. I broken my lower back.
Oh man.
Yes, little.
It's funny.
An important part of man.
Oh, gesturing to his genitals, ladies and gentlemen.
Because sometimes I'm flat. Oh, like this.
Belly flop.
Yeah,
Belly flop. In America, we call that the belly flop. Yeah, so you can clean and jerk X amount of kilos and be fine, no pain. Well, pain, but okay. And you jump into water, injury.
This is different things. Different things. Oh, in weightlifting, I have a lot of pain too, because if you lift, for example, 100 kilos in 105 category, this one pain. If you lift 200 kilos more, this different pain.
Yeah, it takes
because this is injury every time. Not because you don't have good technique, but because this is your really maximum weight.
How much injuries do you have? Do you have to work around injuries a lot?
I have a lot of injury, but my biggest problem in my right shoulders in 2006 when I prepare for my second senior world championships. I doing jerk from rack to 155 kilos, and my legs after 1 week previously when I training a lot of my legs little too tired, and when I go down to squat, my body lean little forward and bar go up straight, and my body lean little forward, and bar stay little back and go back quickly.
Oh, yes.
And I must drop the bar, but I must start fight. And I broken my shoulders, so my arm was dark.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A lot of blood.
Oh, you tore something.
And after 2006, when I did injury, my sport career little go down. And after 2 years, I recovery. Not operation. You understand what he said? No.
Surgery.
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 No surgery, but a lot of recovery procedure.
He did not do surgery. Yes.
Yes.
He's knocking on wood there.
Knocking on wood. But you appear to be back in a good form now, pretty good form.
I hope.
Well, I guess by our stands, we get a kick out of watching the lifts. Fantastic. Are you going to make your strong run for 2016?
I start training only next year because now a different work. For me, of course, it's again like this. This is not interesting because you world champion, you European champion, you 3-time Russian national champion. What's the difference between 10 times world champion and just once? Not different. In Russian, we have a very famous hockey player, Tretyak, and he is 10 times world champion in hockey.
Yeah.
And 1-time Olympic champion. He asked, never in my life, never people introduced me as 10 times world champion. Always said, we introduce Tretyak Olympic champion.
One time is
one
enough.
time, only one. This is important. If you're world champion and European champion, for you important only Olympic gold medal.
So why do you train? Why do you weightlift?
Why? Of course, because all athletes want to win Olympic gold medals, and I don't have only one medals in my collection. I have all medals in the World Championships and European Championships and silver medals from Olympic Games in Beijing. And
So you're still quite hungry.
you must be hungry.
Yeah.
You must, if you want lift, if you want doing good business, something else, you must be hungry.
So-
Always
so
your eyes must be.
We have a friend. We have a friend.
Yes.
We appreciate this. Our friend Zach, a very good coach locally in the States. Zach Gavanesh. He tells us this phrase: you have to be willing to fight for your milk.
Yeah.
The hunger to fight and go out into the world and get what you want out of life.
What again? Yes, this is same guys. Same with you. You make a very popular program, and I see your eyes. You hungry. You want to continue. I understand, and I make same with you. If I understand what my social media people like, I continue.
Yeah.
Maybe I. A stupid man all time with camera. I'm 108 kilos body weight, 30 years old, and I always with camera. This looks stupid, but this is my job. People like it, and
I would say,
I must continue.
But I would say not stupid at all. Because
No, sometimes this looks stupid. I think
well,
because I make video
Well,
not
hey.
only in Sports Center. I'm
Dimitri,
make video every
we
time.
we must embrace sometimes looking stupid. I do. Look at me now. I look stupid.
This is why your program is very popular.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah. But I would say we should all, for individuals like you and our friend Diane Fu, she's fantastic, very lovely. But when you take your expertise and what you love, lifting, your seminar experience, you're showing people the joy of the sport. You're helping spread the sport of weightlifting. You're spreading it in weightlifting, and you're spreading good feelings, good information, good knowledge. Your expertise you have fought many years to acquire, training from 13 years old to now, many long, hard years. It's a very great thing, what you do with just your Instagram feed. People can watch you and get ideas. Maybe they should not try all the lifts you do. They're very interesting lifts. If you're new to weightlifting, you should not do what Mr. Klokov does, but you can learn. And I think it's a great thing you're doing.
Yes, it's very important for me speak English. I'm study learn English only 7 months ago when I started doing seminar. And when we meeting with Annie Tori's daughter 7 months ago in Milan in my first seminar, I don't speak English. I start speaking English with her and your boyfriend Frederick after little
Vodka.
not vodka, little.
Yeah, little.
And after I start speaking English, but this is not professional.
Well, you're doing very well.
I try.
Do you type out everything on Instagram?
Yes, my friend Google Translator helped me all time.
How's your training going? You're traveling all over. I mean, you were in Dubai like a couple weeks ago. I mean, how does your training go when you travel a lot? We travel a lot. We have a hard time training, but we pull it off. But it's not optimal. Do you feel like you're doing a good job preparing for 2016?
This is why I said what I start training in next year. If I said for me, okay, I'm finished doing seminar and I want to compete in Rio de Janeiro, I'm finishing. Because it's not good for, if you're doing seminar and if you're traveling, you understand.
Yeah.
All athletes understand me. What is too difficult?
It's incredibly hard.
Of course. And too heavy for me training, because after fly you make seminar a minimum 8 hours, maximum 13 hours. 13 hours we make seminar in Las Vegas, 13 hours.
Wow.
13 hours in gym. And of course, after you died, not tired, died.
And then, so I'd be curious. So when you were training, I guess back in your home country, full time, like I had to put everything I have into making the Olympics. What would your day look like? I guess you would not be doing all this instruction and travel and coaching. Your full-time job would be barbell.
My wife asked me. I think you never come back because this is too. This will be boring for you because I have a lot of energy, many energy, and I must lose energy. I must doing something else. I can't only sleep, eat, shit, train. No, I want more business, traveling, TV show, something else.
So do you
all
feel
time.
How long? So you're going to prepare for 2016. How much time are you going to take to prepare for that? And when are you going to start getting really serious?
Athletes who compete athletes and the coach understand what we must lift first time in 1 year before.
1
year?
1
year before.
1 year before.
Yes, and of course, if I ask for me, I go. I must compete in Houston in next year. If I not compete in next year in Houston, okay, I can't compete in Rio de Janeiro.
And then you said that you only need one win. If you win the Olympic gold medal, would that be the end of the line for you? Would you stop competing after that?
I'm finishing with weightlifting 100%. If I win, no win, stay in home, doesn't matter. After 2016, I finished 100%.
So all the way down after 16.
This is 22 years.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
long
training
time.
22 years in weightlifting.
That's a long time.
yeah.
22 years.
How old are you?
31.
31.
31.
Almost as old as me. You know, when I was 31, I looked a lot like you.
You know, I was clean drinking 255, and I got bored of it, really.
And this is what happens when you turn 32.
You shrink a
you
foot
look like
and you
that.
lose 50 kilos.
Guys, sorry, you little forget what I don't speak English.
Oh, sorry. No.
You also speak too fast.
We told a joke.
Sorry.
It was very funny.
Yes.
At my expense, not yours.
So you started weightlifting at 9 years old?
Or
No, 1995. This is 13.
13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
13. And
What?
before I training in judo. And before judo, I playing soccer.
Dimitri.
I play in soccer, and that's why my legs not straight.
Can you do
Because
it?
this is important for.
Would you mind wrestling
soccers.
Michael, please?
Yeah. Can you do a judo throw on Chris?
No, Michael. Throw
You're
Michael.
from judo?
He's
Yeah,
master
yeah.
of
Oh,
judo.
He's really
Come
good at
on.
judo.
No.
This guy's a black belt in judo, Dimitri. He will fuck your shit up. No,
We can try.
Yeah, right now. Right now.
Come
we're
on.
definitely going to do that. Please, God.
Yes.
I don't want to judo Dmitry Klokov.
So, yeah. So, Dimitri, we're going to make a good, strong run. Whatever happens, happens. Beyond 2016, what would you like to do? Are you going to do more coaching, more business? Of course, more business.
I think both, because I have some business. I have. I hope what I'm doing now with seminars, so people like it, and I won't continue. I have a lot of plan for different. This way we start training and doing seminar with Igor, because doing seminar alone now, just weightlifting is not interesting for this moment. And now we're a little different. both together weightlifting and gymnastic. It's more interesting for people because 90% of people who come to our seminars, this is CrossFitters. And for CrossFitters, very important, gymnastic and weightlifting.
Because you do Cirque du Soleil?
Oh my God! Yeah, I saw him get off of a barbell. You were doing your what was the move?
Igor does Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, a swinging move over the barbell.
You can speak to the mic too if you want to.
Yeah, come in.
Say a thing.
I'm actually the star of Cirque du Soleil. I work with James Cameron for this movie, World's Away.
Oh, no way.
Star, and, I'm actually future act for the.
You get nice and close.
Future act for the
No.
Michael Jackson show.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I've been with Cirque like for quite a while, like 12 years professional Cirque du Soleil as a future act. So I'm a gymnast and I'm creating aerial acts. I'm coaching people to do aerial stuff.
Oh, wow.
I've been doing Cirque since I was like 3 years old, so which 27 years.
Can you teach me how to do something cool looking?
No,
Yeah, we
absolutely
learned,
not.
Dimitri learned muscle up in like few days, but not
5 days ago, I did
Yeah.
my first
bar muscle. Muscle up, ring muscle
Ring
up,
muscle up.
and 30 minutes to. Yeah, because people was a lot of commenting on him like, oh, he ever gonna do muscle ups or bar stuff, and we went to Mexico seminar, and in 30 minutes I teach him how to do bar muscle up. Then
I saw that.
Yeah, then we put the goal to do ring muscle up. He did it, so
You did
everything is
I
possible.
think that bar muscle up is harder than a ring muscle up.
It depends for what body type.
Yeah.
For him, definitely rings.
He just wasn't used to the
yeah,
stability.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I think about ring muscle up for last 6 months, for me, I'm too much scary.
Oh, scared of it.
Yes, of course, because for me, doing power clean and press, very easy. Every day I can doing power clean and press. But ring muscle up, this is too much different. If you doing this, it's comfortable for this moment. That's not comfortable for this moment. and I
You know, it's not comfortable for me either.
make injury.
Yeah.
And when I was in Las Vegas, we continue training some different exercises special for ring muscle up. And after, when my daughter's birthday, 12 July, in my daughter's birthday, I did it and said, "This is for you, my little daughter."
Oh,
It's very important for me. Yes.
Wow.
And training special for this moment.
Oh, wow.
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you feel like doing gymnastic stuff helps weightlifting?
Gymnastics for me interesting because it's something new, but weightlifting 20 years. It's not interesting for me now. This is my job.
Oh.
Weightlifting, this is my job.
Right.
I make money for weightlifting, and do gymnastics, CrossFit. It's really
It's fun.
it's not fun, of course, but this is challenge for me. It's challenge because
yeah.
all people said professional weightlifter can doing CrossFit, can
Oh, it's
doing
the challenge.
can doing ring muscle up, can doing something else.
Can't drink
if you have
American
good-
vodka.
If you have good coach, and if you really want,
You can get.
yes,
Yeah.
you did it.
Let's take a break real quick. When we come back, we're going to discuss Fat Klokov.
I wrestled in high school, picked up some jiu-jitsu after that. But between those two, I started working out with a couple of meatheads, doing bench press, curls, things like that. Never doing legs. The standard gym guy workout. Never really got anywhere with it, just enjoyed my time at the gym, kind of socializing. I've done CrossFit since 2009. And I started playing with the barbell just a little bit, doing some overhead squats and front squats, thrusters, basic Metcon. I really shied away from doing strength training because it was intimidating. I'd never been a strong guy. At 130 pounds, I could always play that size card. I could always say, okay, yeah, I clean 220, but come on, I'm 130 pounds. But I've been CrossFitting since 2009, so it was time for me to nut up and do something different. And so, as an athlete, I was like, what is the next step for me? It's time to gain some weight and time to find some strength. I'd say the biggest thing that sparked me to do the muscle gain challenge was a simple workout that I did with a buddy. It was 12-9-6 of 185-pound power cleans and ring dips. Like, oh, that's a 90-second workout. He crushed it. And it took me 12 and a half minutes to be put down that hard by a workout. It was really like a blow to me. So, that was the evolution for me. It was like, I have to get stronger. I don't feel capable at all. A 6-month program, I'd say right now, even for a somewhat experienced lifter, that's a long time to commit. You're used to 9, 12, 13-week, strength cycles. Now we're going double that with 26 weeks. When you realize that, how long that is and what a commitment it is, that you got to do it. That's 6 months of your life that you're going to set aside to get really fucking good compared to what you were. And that's what it takes. The volume absolutely blew me away. I had no idea what I was in for volume-wise, because this is coming from somebody who lifted, Monday and Thursday. That was the days I lifted. That was it. One lift, snatch on Monday, clean on Thursday. I might squat on Saturday. It was hard, but being stuck where I was ready for a challenge and just something different. The conditioning in the muscle gain challenge is perfect complement to the program. It's short and intense workouts that are really there to help you kind of maintain your abilities. Your ability to do pull-ups and muscle-ups and things like that, all those needs are addressed. And so, a lot of people think, again, with a muscle gain challenge, oh shit, I'm gonna gain 20, 30 pounds. My pull-ups are gonna suck. I won't have handstand push-ups. And that's all bullshit. Because they make you do those things multiple times a week. All the skills that you need or value will remain intact. Before the muscle gain challenge, my nutrition was pretty zone paleo, because I was so into CrossFit. I think that I was underfed. For breakfast, I remember having 3 blocks of egg whites with some almonds and some unsweetened applesauce. And it was like a 3-block breakfast. I guess I didn't think about eating for my goals, but food is the most important tool that you can use to get strong. I was wanting to be super healthy and have this zoned out, paleo type diet, but I also wanted to be a lot stronger. By abandoning those principles and taking on the proper nutrition, I made a huge change. Just using the knowledge that they give you through the Faction Foods nutrition course, and all just the tips on nutrient timing, when to eat, when to eat what, those things become a habit. And they actually introduce you to habits in the Muscle Gain Challenge. Here's habit 1, weigh yourself daily. Habit 2, eat this after you work out. And those habits, I still use them, After the first 4 weeks, I could tell that I was on the right track. My first time maxing my back squat during the challenge, I made like a 15-pound PR, and it was the first time I'd ever squatted, I think, 275 pounds high bar. And I was like, okay, this shit works. When I started the challenge, I was 130 pounds, had a 2x bodyweight back squat, like on the dot. I think I was 260, 265 on my squat. At the end of the challenge, I was over 150 pounds. I had a 300-pound front squat and a 365-pound back squat. So my squat went up 100 pounds during this muscle gain challenge. Competing in weightlifting was part of, I think, just like a natural progression. If you do this, runners run 5Ks, 10Ks, CrossFitters compete in CrossFit competitions, and you get into weightlifting, and I think it's just a natural progression to want to do a competition. My goal is to try to maximize my strength at the current body weight that I'm at now and compete in December at the American Open. And then after that, if I feel like I'm kind of maxed out on my body weight, maybe bump it up a weight class and kind of relive the whole muscle gain challenge thing and see how far I can take this. Strength helps build confidence, and a confident person walks, differently than someone who's unsure of themselves. And being strong and just having that whole thing about you, I think, is attractive to people. Chicks definitely dig that. Being stronger has absolutely changed me fundamentally and just the way I think and feel about things. Definitely more patient. I'm nicer. I'm happier, more confident. And I can help move your couch a lot more efficiently now.
All right, welcome back to Technique Quad. I'm Doug Larson. This is Alex Macklin, our weightlifting coach. He just got back from the Olympic Training Center, and his lifts are looking nice and crispy clean. He's the best he's ever been, so you're in for a treat. Today we're going to do a 3-part video series on the jerk. We're going to do a big overview video right now. We're basically going to talk about exactly how to do the movements. So we're going to leave the mistakes for part 2 and part 3. Part 2 is going to be on the dip and the drive portion of the jerk, and then part 3 is going to be on the catch and the recovery, both for split jerks and for push jerks or squat jerks. All right, so first Alex is just going to demo both a split jerk and a push jerk. All right, so again, today's the overview video. We're going to talk about exactly what to do, and we're going to leave the mistakes for part 2 and part 3. So if Alex picks up the bar, CTP, if you can come to the side, that'd be the front. All right, so you can see Alex's elbows are in front of the bar. If you have good mobility in your shoulders and wrists, ideally your hands would be closed. Alex's hands are open right now. Can he close them? Maybe. There you go. If you can close your hands like that, that's ideal. That way you're not having to catch the bar overhead. You already have your hands wrapped around the bar. So you can see it's resting all the way on the shelf of his shoulders, basically, right in front of his collarbones and right on top of his shoulders. There's no space there. That way he has a stable platform that he can use to accelerate the bar. You can see he has a vertical back. He's standing all the way up. And then when he dips, go and dip and pause at the bottom. When he dips, his elbows stay forward. He keeps a vertical back, his knees come forward, and he's on his heels. He's not bending forward, he's vertical. Okay? And then when he goes to drive, same thing. Drive through his heels, elbows stay forward. Go ahead and drive and stand back up. So he keeps that vertical back, elbows stay forward. If he can, again, he keeps his hands nice and closed. And then let's go ahead and do the full catch. So go ahead and dip and drive and catch to the top. There you go, and then you can see when he catches in a good squat. Go ahead and pause with the catch. There you go. He pauses in a quarter squat, Again, he's still relatively vertical with his torso. Elbows are locked out. Hands are all the way closed around the weight. You won't have a hook grip in this case. You're going to have just a regular grip on the bar. And again, the weight is kind of mid-foot or maybe heel heavy. You're not going to be on your toes. If you come around to the front, and go ahead and rack the bar normal. Come around the front, same key points. From the front, go ahead and dip and pause. When he dips, again, weights on the heels, knees are out, his knees aren't diving in. And then when he goes to drive and catches, drive and catch. Again, you can see elbows are locked out, there's no bend there. Knees, again, are out, they're never diving in. And then go ahead and stand. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna look at, this time we're gonna look at the split from the front and then again from the side. So the dip and drive is the same. And then when he splits, same points. Elbows locked out, vertical torso. You can see his knee is right over his foot. It's not diving in. His front foot is relatively straight ahead. He might even toe it in a tiny, tiny bit, but it definitely won't be toed out, okay? If we look at the split from the side, what happened? Okay, Alex got a rest. All right, so again, Alex is going to do a split jerk, and then we'll talk about the catch portion of the lift. All right, so he pauses here. You can see his elbows are straight up. You can almost see his ear from the side. His shin, nice and vertical, maybe even just beyond vertical, but it's definitely not forward. Weight is mid-foot or heel heavy. His thigh is just above parallel, so he's nice and low. He's not hyperextended. He has a vertical torso. And then when he recovers, he goes front foot back, back foot forward, and then he can drop the weight from there. All right, so a little detail on grip position. If you watch our clean series, you'll see Alex come out of his front squat when he cleans, and then he'll adjust his grip and he'll move his hands a little bit wider. So if you haven't seen that, he's going to do it again right here. So you see he stands up from the front squat, he gives the bar a little bit of pop, bounces it up, and then he grabs a little bit wider, and having that wider grip makes it where he doesn't have to throw the bar quite as high. The wider your grip is, the lower the bar will be, as you lock out your elbows. So you don't have to throw it quite as high, which means you can probably do more weight, and that's a good thing. So again, one more time, watch the bar pop off of Alex's shoulders, and watch how he widens his grip. So you can see his hands were about right here, and then he hopped them out an inch or two. You don't have to necessarily do that, but that is an option if you want to grab a little bit wider. If you're a person with long arms, that might be a good option for you. Next thing we want to talk about is how to split and recover from the split, how wide to split your feet. So what I like to do is stand on something. This might be kind of hard to see, but there's an X on the ground right here where all these mats are coming together. If I'm on this line right here, when I dip, I'm going to be here, and then I'm going to come back to that line. I'm going to step my front foot back to that line, and then my back foot forward to that line. A really common error is that people dip, and then their front foot doesn't go forward as far as it needs to, and so they'll split like this. And I haven't really moved forward that far, and now I have this forward shin angle. I'm going to step back and then step forward. So you want a nice wide split, again, where I have a vertical shin, or maybe even a negative shin angle, I'd call it, where I'm not forward like that. So a nice wide split at all times on your split jerk. What else we got? Okay, Alex brings up a good point. We're going to talk about which foot to split with. So as a general rule, right-handed people are going to split with their left foot forward and vice versa. But the easiest way to tell is to do something called the push test. So what you're going to want to do is, they don't necessarily have to know you're going to do this. It'd be better if they didn't know. You just say, hey, I don't know, just turn around. I just want to look at something real quick or whatever. So they don't know what's going on. That way they just react and they're not thinking about it. What you're going to do is you're basically just going to go up to them and just give them a little bit of a light push on. Alex didn't know that was coming.
Like a little bit of a light push up. Alex didn't know that was coming.
Oh, shit. All right, you give them a light push on the back. Whichever foot they step forward with is the one that they need to jerk forward with in real life. We didn't show, did we show both variations? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, so that's it for part one. Again, this is the overview. Part two is going to be on dip and drive. Again, all of the how-to as well as the mistakes. And then part three is on the catch and the recovery. Go to barbellshrug.com, click on Technique Wad at the top of the page, and you can see those videos in the library.
And we're back. We're here with Dmitry Klokov. And the first thing I want to discuss, because I didn't want to forget, was Fat Klokov. So I was in Miami a few weeks ago, or it was last weekend. I get whatever mixed up.
You were in Miami.
I was in Miami. My buddies, they said, hey, we started this Fat Klokov Instagram. And I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. And they're like, Klokov is commenting on it, and he follows our feed. And I was like, holy shit.
When people ask me about Fat Klokov Instagram, what do you think about Fat Klokov Instagram? I said, this looks professional.
It's funny.
Yes, it's funny. Thank you very much.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's like the highest form of flattery.
What is?
Like somebody
compliment.
sets up a troll account about you. I think it's the highest form of flattery.
If somebody mimics you, it's the best compliment you can have.
Yes. This is what I said. Igor and my wife, my wife don't like one moment in Europe. One brand make a T-shirt with future Mrs. Klokov.
Oh, I saw that.
And, I said what you said before.
Yeah.
This is good for me, but my wife what the fuck are you doing?
She's like, it's bad for me though.
Yes, I said, okay. Yeah, come
You're
on,
like, baby, please, calm down.
Does she get worried? The women throw themselves at you all the time when you're out of town and your wife gets worried?
What do you mean? when I training 20 years, I'm traveling a lot too.
Yeah.
I all time live in sports center and meeting with my wife maybe 5 or 10 days per month maximum.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, 10 days maximum. And
wow.
But
because
you're,
it's normal for here.
but you're really popular now, and so is the.
Oh, she
More-
she was traveling with me when I travel when I go in really interesting country. For example, in Australia, it is interesting. For Russian people, it is too far.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
For Russian people, Las Vegas is interesting too.
Okay.
Because this is Las Vegas.
It's a very interesting place, Dimitri.
Yes.
It's a very interesting place. Very sure.
We start our body start tired from Las Vegas.
How many
From
days?
all the lifting.
2 days of partying in Las Vegas is like 2 weeks of partying anywhere else in the world.
Yes.
It's a very intense. You get dehydrated, too much booze, too much gamble, too much party.
When my wife was in Las Vegas, she looked like. After 2 days, when she come back in Moscow, we speak with her in Skype, and my wife. I'm fine.
I find.
I can do.
What?
I have to cancel my flight too because I was so tired.
Oh no. My wife can't handle Vegas either.
Yeah.
But I do fine in Vegas. I have a great time.
Yeah, you once spent a week partying in Vegas,
I once partied for 6 days straight in Vegas.
which is a very. That's
What is too long.
It is
It's
too,
too-
no.
Too long.
Well, I found that
Long
out.
time.
absolutely.
What's the longest you've gone in Vegas?
How many days maybe?
How long do we stay in Vegas?
They
Yeah,
party.
how many days did you party in Vegas?
Two
He's
Every
looked-
day. Every day.
every days.
This is Las Vegas. Maybe you come in Las Vegas only one time in your life.
Yeah, Las Vegas, you're supposed to party as hard as you possibly can, even if it's not fun.
It's
Like
not.
it's your duty. It's your duty to party as hard as you can, right?
Las Vegas это твоя работа. Гулять, даже если тебе это не нравится.
Yes. It's true. It's true.
We had a great friend of ours.
And a lot of interesting things in Las Vegas.
we
If you want.
we have a friend who's a professor, a smart man, Dr. Andy Galpin. Dr. Galpin, how are you? But one day I was telling him in Las Vegas, I don't want to party. No more drink, no more party. Sleep, airplane, go home. And he said, do you think I'm having a good time? No. But this is our fucking job. We have to party. This is when you're in Vegas, you party hard. And that's the attitude you take.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That was before he's a professor.
And how American people relax in Las Vegas?
Nobody.
Russian people relax everywhere.
Oh.
That's why Russian people like in all countries.
Can we come to Russia to visit you? We want to come to Russia and have a good time. When should we come?
Putting him on the spot.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ехать в Россию погулять с нами.
Okay, come on. I wait you.
I'm ready for the
I
challenge.
see you like relax.
Show us.
You like party.
I think I'll be nervous.
Come on.
We go to
Russia-
You go on party with me. Don't worry.
Oh, this would
I-
be fantastic.
I show you good places.
We're gonna do a
Sold.
behind-the-scenes documentary version of our show where we live your life for like 2 days. You show us your best side of your life. We'll get it all on camera. We share with the world.
Сделать съемку как документари, как они живут твоей жизнью 2 дня с тобой вместе.
You take with you Fat Klokov?
We'll bring
Yeah,
Fat
we'll
Klokov.
bring him.
Yes, of course. Fat Klokov, where are you at, man? Come to us. We will take you to see the real Klokov in Moscow.
He's
Okay,
excited.
guys, I come back in Moscow 25 August. If you want, we go together.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, I really. If
Well, we are going to go to Europe in the winter, so maybe we can do a tour.
Oh.
We can come to see you.
What about end of November?
Will you be there?
No.
I must check my calendar.
Well, if you are, we will coming. We will come
Yeah.
to see you.
No?
No. We'll work out the details later.
We will.
Okay.
We'll come out there.
Fantastic.
What's the next time? Do you do any competitions other than nationals and things you have to do before Worlds?
Before my competition,
Yeah.
if Russian athletes want to compete in, for example, World championships or European championships, you must compete in Russian national championships.
Okay.
And if you win or take second place, okay, you go in a sports center, traveling with all team, and after best of athletes, go compete.
When's the next time you have to compete?
I want to start training in next April. In next April, this is a very important month for me because in April I continue or stop.
Okay.
We wait next April.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to watching you compete again. Yeah.
Dmitry, you started young, 13. Your father was a great lifter as well, right?
Yes.
Great lifter.
World champion.
World champion.
1983.
So you had a great example of a very strong man, a great sporting culture. You had aspirations and dreams. You're still training and you're going to pursue this dream. To you, what does it mean, really, a high level philosophy of you? What does it mean to you to be strong? Why be strong?
Why be strong? Because all people like be strong. Girls like strong man.
That's a good answer.
Yes. Because when I'm training, I feel better. But now, if I'm not training 3 days, I feel like a grandfather. When I start training again, I feel better and better.
Is that what most important?
And if you look big, if you look strong, you never be fighting with in discotheque. This help you in your usual life.
So it's very practical.
Keeps you out of street fights.
So you're strong, confident.
If you're not too aggressive, and if you looks little huge as normal people, this is easy for you. Huge.
So you.
No, how you looks this normal? You're ready for discotheque.
I'm ready for this. Yeah, I'm not quite peak condition. My bodybuilding show is 100 weeks away. I have time to train.
Is your best form?
No, God no. Demitri, please. My best form was a decade ago.
We actually had the discussion earlier today that we're going to take. He's never been to a dance, like he's never been out dancing.
No discotheque ever for me.
Never discotheque.
Never.
But I've been a lot. So I need to take him. Maybe we take him in Russia.
Oh, God. Please, let's do this.
No problem.
But you would say, so being strong is confidence, it's physical well-being, it's ladies. Let's not fuck around, Demitri. It's very important.
It's important.
It's very important.
Most important.
But it's not.
Because
would you say?
Because all wars and all what we're doing, this all for women.
You
for
get it.
your wife, for your daughter,
This
for
is
women.
true. This guy gets it.
All wars because people fighting.
But also, you want to be a good strong
man's fighting.
example, a good strong example to your daughter as well. Yes, to show her strength is important for women as well. Would you want your daughter to train?
No. No, maybe CrossFit for last little level.
Yeah. Oh, I was surprised you said that. You don't want her to train weightlifting at all?
No.
Just CrossFit, just for general fitness, but not for maximal strength, power?
Maybe before when I started watching video in YouTube in CrossFit, and I don't like women weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. This is, you must be special girls if you want to compete. If you want training in weightlifting, you must be special girls, special mentality, special body, not usual. If you, как это сказать, худенькая.
Very thin and slender.
Yes. And after when I started watching video when girls in CrossFit compete, okay, I change. I like.
Oh God, that's perfect. But would you say so? Very important to be strong, confident, feel good. You don't spend time comparing yourself to something somebody else can do. It's not a ego thing. Would you say?
Ego?
Not like you don't do it to impress people. But maybe
what is ego?
I think he does. Yeah.
No, if you think what you're best, bar kick you in next day.
Yeah.
Yes. Bar die. Kill you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You must think what all your what соперники, как это будет? You must think what you normal, not famous, not too strong. You normal.
Humble.
You must continue train every day. So,
Yes. Yes.
Some people who think, okay, now I'm best, I can relax. What next?
That's
Of
the end.
Yeah,
Of course,
that's how you get
for
beat.
1 month, 2 months, and come next champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
King die. You know this word, King die. Welcome to next king.
Yeah.
You know, you understand what I mean? No?
Yeah,
we do.
absolutely, yes. So you always have to remain humble and work hard and always aspire to better things. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What you got, Doug?
I was gonna say, so we all follow your Instagram feed. We see you often doing, snatch grip pulls from a deficit where you're standing on a block, and I think a lot of people like to see all that variety.
Not from block. Not from blocks.
Not standing on a block.
Yes, but
deficit.
Not, yes,
I
deficit.
didn't know if it was
Not
going to
blocks,
translate
not
well.
blocks.
I got you. Yeah,
blocks.
but yeah, deficit. So we see you doing things like that quite often. Is that something that you put into your routine a lot, or is that just something that you put on Instagram because people like to see the variety?
No, this is my normal training. I like deficit, and now when we start training with Igor, Igor feel this. Why I'm coaching Igor last 7 months, and now he lift very good. But we meeting with him only maybe 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, first time.
Did your first meet?
We training with
cool.
him 6.5 months, only in Skype, text message, and email, and his technique good.
Oh, yeah.
Who check his technique? No understand how he did it.
He's a 77.
This is what I told for people in seminar. It's very important.
Yeah,
This very important things. Some coaches coaching you technique. For me, this is mistake, because you can't doing good technique if your muscles not ready.
Oh, yes.
If you're doing, for example, like this, in snatch,
demonstrating.
like this, you after knees level, your shoulders lean back.
Right.
Why this happens? Why? You understand? All people in my seminar understand what this is mistake. But I ask why, and people not give me
Is there a
correct answer.
They're not prepared. That there's some weak muscle.
If you're doing this mistake,
You're not strong
If you're
enough in a
doing
bent
this
over
mistake,
position.
your legs strongest
Yeah.
as your back. And what you must do? How many times your coach said shoulders more forward, body more forward? You can't because your muscles not ready.
Yeah.
And same problem when you lift your ass. How I said ass too fast,
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Stripper snatch.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happens here? Your legs not strong enough. Your back stronger as your legs. And how many times your coach said, more legs, use more legs. You can't.
You cannot do it.
And what you must do? I demonstrate and show accessory exercises special for correct this mistake. And this is why Igor lift now very good. Why? Because he 7 months, 7 months training in special accessory exercises.
So you found where he wasn't strong, and you made him strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Where were you not strong?
I'm a gymnast. I'm not a weightlifter. So
You go strong upper
normal
body and not
gymnasts,
strong
they
lower
never
body?
work legs.
No
Be
legs.
lighter, so about the balance.
Yeah.
So when I started with Dmitry, my first squat was 200 pounds.
200-pound squat.
And now we do 475. So it's
Oh,
a big difference.
well, yeah, that makes a huge. Do you find that it helps your gymnastics be better?
Yes. And
Absolutely.
a lot of people, I have a little discussion in my work. Well, they say, oh, you're going to be like a weightlifter now, you're going to be heavy, and it's going to be weakening your gymnastics. So no, it's actually flew up much stronger because I have a more force with my legs.
Yeah.
So now you can do
gymnastics is a
circus
lot of
Soleil
force
much
with
better.
legs.
There's a lot of debate. A lot of weightlifting coaches think that gymnasts should do more weightlifting, and the gymnastics
true.
coaches, they're
It's
against
true.
it.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I got you.
And I'm honestly, I'm at highest my strength and the highest level right now, just because of Demitri.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yes.
How did you fix his legs? Mini squats?
I invite you in my seminar. For you, it's free.
Okay.
And for
Okay.
you too.
Excellent. What you said you don't use blocks.
Uh,
So are you against using blocks?
I don't like blocks.
No?
I know what American athletes like blocks, but I don't like. It's easy.
Yeah. You like to make it harder?
Lazy.
Why are you doing easy for you? Why? for what? For what? If you want to be stronger,
Yeah.
train.
Make it harder.
Well, I use deficit. American people use blocks.
Speaking of that, what do you think? How can we catch up? What's our biggest mistake, do you think?
biggest mistake
For
Americans.
American weightlifters.
Почему вы сильнее и как они могут нас догнать? Русских американцев.
I said about this little later, ago. Because after last maybe 30 years, you don't have your weightlifting populars died.
The popularity.
Popularity is died. No big athlete, not good athletes, and now CrossFit make better and better for weightlifting.
Yeah.
And if, for example, if head coach of a weightlifting team, he must choose what athlete take in sports center. For train, for prepare for competition, and he come in national championships. And what Zygmunt see?
Yeah, Coach Zig.
Only 130 people compete. Not professional, not good technique. It's not enough. 130 people.
Yeah.
And now 500 people. When in the last year I come in seminar in December, and Ned Aaron from Who Grip asked me. I come back from open weightlifting opens.
Yeah.
And this is first time when on competition compete 530 people. I asked, what you said? 530 people on American Open. I can't believe.
Yeah.
This is not normal for Russian, because we have maybe 150 maximum in Russian.
Yeah.
150.
See, most of our best athletes are real talented kids. Are going to play basketball, American football, baseball. That's what they're exposed to in school.
This why
That's where the money is. That's where they go. We have huge athletes, monstrous human beings.
Yes, this
who
big
play football.
This big difference. This is very good. What I said in Russian, if you compete for national weightlifting, your salary maybe minimum $7,000 per month.
That's pretty
Wow.
good.
Yes.
And the government's
this
paying
is
that?
this is
Who's paying that?
minimum. Spend
Yeah.
the government.
Yeah, government's paying
spend you
$7,000 a month to lift weights is good. Damn
salary.
good.
And the
Minimum.
maximum maybe not maximum, maybe 11,000-12,000 per month.
To be a weightlifter.
I wish
And
I
wo-
made that much.
And of course, this give for you a lot of things. You can go and relax. And
Discotheque.
This is help. This help you. You can buy good supplement, good expensive supplement.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can focus.
This gives you chance.
You can
Chance.
relax and focus and take the stresses of life
Yes.
down and just focus your
This is
energy.
really professional.
Yes.
This is professional sport. And the Russian people, the Russian athletes, weightlifting athletes, this is professional.
Yeah.
You must only train, sleep, train, eat, and spend money.
Is there weightlifting in school in Russia?
What?
Is there weightlifting as a part of the schools?
No.
No.
The weightlifting in Russia not too much popular.
Okay.
No. Well, for example, in Moscow, we have maybe 30, 50 athletes maximum. All people in neighborhood,
Yeah.
village people, were not famous, not popular your American sports.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Skateboard.
Every kid plays
in
something.
Moscow, people who live in Moscow, in St. Petersburg, in big city center, like modern sport, American sports, new, something new.
Yeah.
And this why now in Moscow 9 CrossFit boxes.
Yeah.
Because our Russian people who live in Moscow take all new. If you listen with something news, okay, we must use this in Moscow too.
I've heard people say before that in Russia, maybe this is like decades old information, but like when you're young, people will come tell you what sport you are going to do, and they will choose you, and you almost can't pick your own sport. Is that still a thing?
No.
Was it ever a thing, or is that total horseshit?
Igor's saying no. Igor's saying this is bullshit, man.
No. This is a joke.
It's a joke.
See, we're breaking the fallacy.
This is a joke.
We're shedding light.
If you have son or daughter,
Yeah.
come on, go train.
Yeah.
No, If
Yeah, sure. You can encourage them, but not forcing them. Is that what you're saying?
you hit your boys, your daughter or your son to train.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that with my son.
No.
No, of course not.
I have a 2.5-year-old boy at home, Dimitri.
You speak with your daughter, with your son, and
Yeah.
it is good for you.
Yeah.
Ask why good for you, but you're not hit. Come on, go train.
I mean,
Yeah, I see.
Is that what your father did with you?
My father don't want what I training in weightlifting.
He did not want.
Because in Soviet Union when he trained, this is a lot of pain, a lot of injury, a little famous. But what next? If you're famous in Soviet Union, what next? You don't have big money. You don't have big money.
When you were used.
The same with American people now. Soviet system weightlifting and Soviet sports system same with you now. Same weightlifting.
okay.
If you train for you, for yourself.
Yeah.
Not for money.
Right.
Now when Putin start to go president,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Putin
this very good for athletes.
So
Very good.
is President Putin very encouraging of sporting culture and supportive of
After
athletes?
with Putin, really very good. I mean sports athletes live very good.
Big support base.
Yes, biggest.
That guy likes sports.
This is why we have Olympic Games, Mundial, World Cup. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we
Mundial.
have all biggest sport event. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a guy that loves sports, huh? Mr. Putin loves sports.
He's a sportsman
He's
himself.
judo.
Oh, he's judo?
Yes.
He's
from judo.
he-
now judo guys who train in judo live very good.
Could you arrange for Michael to go to Moscow and wrestle President Putin and judo?
Come on.
That would be fantastic. He'll beat your ass, by the way.
Barber Shrugged with Mr. Putin, Mr. President Putin.
I think Mr. Putin is a badass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck. With, I will not fuck with Mr. Putin.
I would love to shake his hand, but I don't know if I want to do any combat with him now.
We'll say we'll give him a hug, handshake and hug, and we'll say no wrestle.
Yeah.
I show you Red Square, and you can stay and wait Putin in Red Square.
Yeah, let's do that.
Tuk. Come on, man.
Mr. Putin, get out here. We're from America. No, I won't do. No, I'll be very polite. Mr. Putin, sir. Fantastic time.
All right, let's wrap this up. Where can people find you on social media, website?
Everywhere I always in contact. Everywhere you can check my my email, my telephone number because I won't be in contact.
People can.
Yes, all people can text me message in my personal email.
Well, there you go.
What's your?
We're not gonna let you give out your personal email on this show.
They don't want to.
In Instagram, Klokov D.
Klokov G.
Klokov D.
Go.
With a D.
Klokov
find-
D.
Klokov and first letter. My
If you are not following Dimitri, just type in Google Dmitry Klokov, YouTube and Instagram. They are fantastic resources.
yeah,
Your
they are.
YouTube videos are very good. Very good.
And then if someone,
I hope maybe a couple of months ago I started speak English because this is my really
We will teach you.
first challenge. And after when you upload your program in YouTube,
Yeah.
I check comment, and this comment not worse. Okay, I start speak English in camera
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
because maybe 80% of my followers in YouTube channel. This is English speaker.
Yeah.
right?
I understand what is important. I understand.
You're
But-
doing fantastic.
Yeah.
And
They did great.
some people ask me why you don't do it subtitles. I ask. This is my as a reality show. If you watch my video, this video make maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. This maximum. If a lot of work. If I make video 40 minutes and speak too much. And this is a lot of work for make subtitles.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it's
for
too
me,
much.
easy learn English better and start speak English.
But
I'll take for a job some.
That's fantastic.
It's better for the rest of your life. It's an investment.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If someone wants to come to one of your seminars, where can they do that? You do seminars around the
Sign
U.S.
up.
and
How do they
and the world?
sign up? How do they sign up for a seminar?
Sign up. What?
They go teamwinner.com.
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 Yes, everybody, please go to teamwinner.com. And if you are anywhere close to where Demitri is doing a seminar, please go. It's probably a fantastic experience.
I've talked to a lot of people who have been to your seminars, and all very positive comments. People love it, so I think it's definitely worth going to.
I hope. I give all energy on seminar, and I hope no one said this was not interesting, no fun. For me, that's very important.
Well, we need to come to one.
We do.
Eventually, yeah. So we'll make sure to do that.
Los Angeles, August 2nd, 3rd. We're doing
Los Angeles, I'll be at a party.
Yeah.
He'll be drinking vodka.
Yeah. Well, actually, if we want to see you at the Cirque du Soleil, how do we do that?
Well, I'm working for now in a Michael Jackson show. It's a touring show. So whatever tour is, you can go there.
So
Or you can
Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil?
Michael Jackson Immortal World Tour. Yes, it's one of the biggest show in the world right now.
I've heard about it.
Yeah,
I
so
want to see it. Yeah.
It's not YouTube. Watch me on
Can you get us
YouTube.
free tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Hey, we're in. Wait, and so if we go to that show, how would someone recognize you on stage? If they're far away, like what are you going to be
There's
doing?
only one aerial act in the show. It's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're the man, huh?
He's the guy with the huge legs.
And I'm the guy who hold the people with the teeth, so it's easy to see it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Wow.
Man.
Oh, man. All right. Dimitri, Igor,
was a
thanks for
pleasure.
joining us.
Cheers.
Really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
coming
you
on
guys
the
for
show.
challenge.
You bet. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
CTP, you snap a
To learn more about how you can support the show, go to barbellshrug.com and sign up for the newsletter.